The crappiest, jankiest, junkiest case I think I've ever seen in my life. What's up, crew? It's Chris with CloverTac. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I was one of the lucky few that got to see a prototype of the Girsan MC14T at SHOT Show. This is the little 380 tip-up barrel semi-automatic handgun. Now, this made its public debut at NRAM, but now they're out there in the wild. We're out on the range today. Got to put some first shots through it, take a look at it. So let's go. Not going to waste any time putting a few rounds down range. We're about 15 yards or so back. Got a piece of 6-inch steel down there. Got some rounds in the magazine. Going to load this thing up through the tip-up barrel for the first round. So the first round, going to try out that double action trigger pull. Here we go with it. And wow, it's pretty smooth on that double action. A little long. Wow. Okay. On the double action, it's what you would expect from a handgun with this type of design. A little bit long, but smooth all the way back until the break. Wow. So as far as getting used to it, a little bit of practice, getting used to staging that double action, man, I don't think it'll be a problem. Reset on this thing, not bad as well. Let's finish this thing out. Nice reset. Let's do this last round. Double action again. Man, that double action felt good. Man, it still does. Wow, nice double action. I think we're empty there. Double action trigger pull, like I said, pretty doggone smooth, pretty nice. Got a great wall at the end, pretty decent break. The reset's pretty good. Shoots fairly well in single action as well. As far as the cycling with that Winchester ammo that we were using, Winchester white box, not the greatest ammo out there, by the way. With that last round hold open, is there some concern there? Maybe. As time goes on, we'll see. Now, before we start taking a look at the MC14T, I've got a bit of a complaint. I'm used to the cases from Girsan being really nice cases like this, and for whatever reason, we're hoping because these are early production models, the Girsan MC14T came in the crappiest, jankiest, junkiest case I think I've ever seen in my life. Now that I've got that little hate tantrum out of the way, let's talk about this little handgun. It is clear, so everything is safe. Obviously chambered for 380, a double stack magazine. It is single action, double action. Now what makes the tip up barrel even more unique, I guess, is you do not have to use the lever or the latch to lock it back in place. You simply push it down. You don't actually have to use the tip up barrel. You could rack the slide just like any other semi-automatic handgun. This thing has pretty standard sights, white dot in the front, double white dot in the rear. As far as ambidextrous controls on this thing, the only thing ambidextrous is going to be the safety. It is on the right and left side. As far as other features on this thing, you've got the front accessory rail, of course. You've got the pinky extension on the magazine. For whatever reason, they've decided to incorporate a lanyard style loop here in the back, which honestly I think it's cool. It gives it a retro look, and then pretty decently textured grips as well. So with that out of the way, I've got 3 different boxes of ammo, and so we're going to put a little bit of each of those boxes through the Girsan MC14T onto some paper, and we'll see what she does. Now let's break out the multi-cal steady rest from our friends at Ransom. We've got a paper target down there, 15 yards or so. Going to start out with some Winchester white box, and just like we were shooting earlier, we're going to go with the first round inserted through the tip up and in double action. See what kind of groups we can get. Here we go. One more. And doesn't look like we locked back on the last round. We didn't. That was with that Winchester. So that's interesting. That's what we were using on the steel. We'll see if it locks back on any of these other ammos that we've got. Again, may just need to be broken in a little bit, or it could be ammo related. All right, here we go with some ammunition from PPU. Gonna aim for the middle bullseye there. Here we go. Double action first. Much better group with the PPU. I'm not surprised. Winchester White Box just has never been the best ammunition out there, in my opinion. And you notice that the slide did lock back with the PPU, so that's good. This ammo is going to be interesting. It's some Blazer, but it is the aluminum case Blazer. So let's put some of these down range and see what we can do. Again, going to start out double action. Here we go. And like the Winchester, the Blazer didn't lock it back either. That was 5 rounds. Had one a little bit low that could have been me. Decent little group otherwise, but you know, for 15 yards, you know, none of those are terrible, especially for the first shots out of this thing. Right out of the box and first shots with this Girsan MC14T. I think it did pretty well, again, considering it was right out of the box, especially function-wise and accuracy-wise with that PPU ammunition. So it's going to be interesting to see how she does going forward. Now, when I first seen the prototype of the MC14T here at SHOT Show, my immediate thought was that it is possible that the MC14T could replace my Beretta 84 in my EDC lineup. And while today it's really too early to say if that's going to happen or not, I think we're on the right path, and that's definitely a possibility. Hey, if you're interested in checking out some more videos with Girsan firearms, I have you a couple you can watch right here. As for this one, we're done. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.